Show, everybody. This is your brother Rick Titus outside of the Washington, D.C. area. I got something popping for you guys today. Miss Aisha Anthony is going to come on and give you some of this planning your financial future in America. Listen, guys, what do you want? Wealth over wages or wages over wealth? So we're going to give you some information in a few minutes. Stay tuned. Yeah, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Listen, before we get started, read this disclaimer that we have on the screen right now. We want to make sure that you guys understand what we're going to be talking about today. That boy Rick Titus is back in the house today. Listen, we're not financial advisors here. We are consulting. We're not telling you that this is what you need to do. We're giving out some information. So we want to make sure that that's clear. We don't want you to say, oh, Rick Titus and Miss Anthony said, we need you to click on this link. Nope, that's not what we're saying. You need to consult with your financial consultant. We just giving out information. What does the topic say? Planning your financial future in America. Wealth over wages, people. Listen, guys, follow me on Facebook. Wealth over wages to get all of that information that you need. Get all of that important information that you need. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook Live. Facebook. You understand? Say, look, this is going to be a pop-in podcast. This is going to be a pop-in podcast, people. So we want you to get in board and get in tune with what we want to discuss today.
Yes.
Download this app, everybody. Download this app so you can touch bases. I want to feel you. I want to feel you. Rick Titus wants to feel you. You dig? Okay, people, listen. This NFL club, everybody know NFL season getting ready to start, but this is the point here. This is No Friends Left Club. That's what this NFL stands for. No Friends Left Club. We don't want to leave you out. We don't want to leave you out. The name of the game is, guys, discipline or regret. Either you're going to be disciplined or you're going to regret it. Don't wait like Rick Titus did. If I knew this 20 years or 30 years ago, I would be further in my financial planning than I am right now. That boy Rick Titus and Miss Aisha Anthony is going to give it to you like you never got it before. Wealth over wages. Wealth over wages. Listen, guys, the problem is what's stopping your success? Come on, let's talk in the back. Let's talk in the backyard. Let's talk at the barber shop. Let's talk at the barber shop today. Ain't no secrets here. What's stopping your success? Listen, stop doing the things that 99% of the people do and they fail. Stop doing that, guys. We want to talk about this money growth. Without any money, there is no honey. You see what I'm saying, guys? So you got to get that money right. Look, this is one of the best tools and this is one of the best information that we got and that we're going to give you online today. Online today, my friends. You got to develop a new skill set, people. You got to get out a new mindset. You got to get a new mindset. You got to develop a new skill set. Listen, we want you to save money, earn money, and multiply your money, people.
Yes.
That's what we want you to do. So get your pens out, get your papers out. We're going to talk about some information that I think that a lot of people never heard of, financial platform. Take this app down. Write that app down and get in tune to what we are sharing with you guys today. I mean, it's going to be this is going to be a beautiful platform today. Beautiful platform today. Listen, share this, like this, and comment on it. Share this video with everybody. Comment on this video with everybody.
Yes. Do that.
Contact Rick Titus if you got any questions. I'm putting this stuff out here because this is for real. We need to get our household together. My email address. Look at the ticker down below. Look at the ticker down below, people. Subscribe. Subscribe. YouTubers, kick that doggone thumbs up and come on in this doggone room and hit that notification bell immediately. Immediately, my people. I see you in the comments, New York. I see you in the comments, Chicago. I see you in the comments, Washington, Seattle, Washington. I see you in the comments, Baltimore, Maryland, DC, Virginia, Rappinport, North Carolina. Ooh, I never heard of them. But listen, donations are accepted. Donations are accepted. Even if you donate $1 to support this YouTube channel, it will be grateful. Listen, guys, we're getting ready to tune in. We're getting ready to tune in to Miss Anthony in a few minutes. We want to let these algorithms kick in. We want to let these algorithms kick in, people. You guys that's on Facebook Live, Periscope, Twitter, Twitch, UK, YouTube, I need you guys to click that share link. I need you to click that share link. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, and come on in this doggone room and get this information that you need today. So, guys, this is what's getting ready to take place right here. I'm getting ready to introduce Miss Aisha Anthony, one of the best friends that I have developed over the course of the years, and she is going to be dynamic. She's going to give you some information. I want you guys to pay close attention to her. The show is yours, Miss Aisha Anthony.
Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be here. This is one of the biggest and most important subjects to talk about. We're going to just jump right on in. We're talking about 401ks, retirement, things that I didn't discuss when I was really young. And I feel like, hey, why not help somebody early so that by the time they get to my age, you know, I'm still young, but I'd rather known all this information really early on so I could plan ahead. So 401ks and retirement, we're going to just take it in like easy steps. I'm going to give you 8 bulletins on how to set up your first 401k. Number 1, decide how much you want to contribute. You talk to your employer. There's definitely are places you can reach out. You can go to www.moneywusa.com. That's another outlet for you. Number 2, get the 401k that matches everything that's best for you. Number 3, consider the Roth 401k. It's a really good one. 4, I need you to scrutinize the autopilot settings in your 401k. There's so many ways that you can actually alter it to fit your financial freedom until you get to where you need to be. Planning for your future and your retirement early, you don't have to work as long and it's hard. 5, pick a diverse 401k to end the investments. Like, you have to know how to invest in your 401k. All of this stuff is on this website. You can definitely go here and educate yourself on why is this important for me so early on in life. 6, keep your 401k costs low. The lower, the more it doesn't feel like it's taken from your normal life, like right now. And, you know, everybody is really holding on to their money as much as possible. We're in a pandemic. Everybody's having the same experience. It didn't matter if you were rich or poor. That's what the pandemic really did. It kind of leveled us all out. 7, balance your retirement savings with other expenses. Be realistic on what you spend your money on. We all have wants, we all have needs. We have to include that into making sure that our 401k and our retirement plan fits our lifestyle. 8, roll over your 401k when you change your job. Every time you change your job, do not leave it. I know people quit jobs all the time or find better places of employment. Make sure you take your 401k with you.
Great information. Listen, guys, I want you guys to pay attention. The saving and collateral. That 401k, let me touch bases on that a little bit. A lot of individuals are not going to their employers and say, hey, do I have a 401k established? Don't
Exactly.
worry about how much the 401k is costing. Don't worry about what type of 401k that they do have. But it's your job to go to your employers and ask them, do they provide 401k? And the number one thing is don't be dipping in and out of your 401k, because trust me, my friend, trust me, family, you are going to age and you are going to get older one day. One day. So if somebody told me this 30 years ago, my portfolio will probably be a little bit more stronger if I took heed and listened to that. So let's get into this savings and collateral. Look, this savings and collateral, guys, follow that ticker down below. Follow that ticker down below. You know, have a bank account. A lot of people don't have a bank account. Let me share y'all a story. When I was coming up, my grandparents didn't talk about money. We talked about the lack of money, but we didn't talk about how to budget a checking account. And this is some of the things that we are running into this day and this time zone. The young, my baby boomers, you don't know how to fill out a checking account. You don't know how to budget a checking account. But if you were taught that when you was little, now when you become a grown adult, your lifestyle will be a little bit better. Right now, everybody want to party. Everybody want to go to the club. Everybody want to chase the ladies. Everybody want to drink. Everybody want to get into that cigarettes and those buzz. But nobody never pulled you to the side and say, hey, look here, young guy. Look here, young family. If you need to know how to manage your finance, everything will be fine later on. So we want to make sure that you know how to develop a checking account and a savings account. And listen, a physical safe, you know, you can take that in any avenues that you want with that physical safe. That's very self-explanatory right there, my people. Very self-explanatory. Get more than one way to make money. You need to make money a different way than what you're doing on your 9 to 5. You need to pay yourself first. There's so many skill sets out here today that you might need to get in tune with to make more money. Click that link down below, my guy, my family. Click the link down below.
Just before I go into purchasing homes, I would love to piggyback on all the great information Titus just gave. Like literally, financebuzz.com is definitely a outlet for you to figure out how to get that savings and collateral. I don't know about you, but I love older people, and that's why me and Titus really clicked. Because one thing about older people, they keep a physical safe. You know, you can put your stuff in your bank account, but you also have to have something physical on the side for yourself. You have to get back into the new can only be great if you actually apply the old. You have to have that bank account. You have to have that savings account. You have to have that physical safe. And you have to get money more than one way because one income is going to be saved and one income is going to keep you going. And on to our next topic is purchasing a home. Oh my goodness, there is a link that's down below, and I checked it out, and I really love how easy it takes your information nice and easy, and it directs you nice and easy to what fits you. Buying a new home, having some sort of purchase a home for yourself, your family needs that. Renting is cool. Renting is cool when you're going through college and you're trying to set yourself up. Being a homeowner is very beneficial when you start planning a family and you have a family and you're much of a family person. You need a home. It is in self-explanatory in what it said. How to buy a house is 12 easy steps. Let me tell you. You decide whether you're ready to buy a home. You'll calculate how much the house you can afford. You don't have some people. I don't know if people know this, Titus, but some people think you have to buy a new home already made up. Sometimes you could buy that home that's already ran down and you can get the best loan for it and fix it right on up and flip the house. People are doing this all across America. This is one of the easiest ways to actually purchase a home if you don't have the financial revenue that you needed. Save for those down payments and closing costs. You would definitely have to have a good real estate agent who will, you question them on this. Don't just think they know, or think that you don't let them think that you already know that. You make sure you say these things to your real estate agent. Get pre-approved for your mortgages. Find the right real estate agent. Find the right real estate agent. We're giving you all these bulletins because if that real estate agent is not saying these things to you, this person might not just be the right one. They might not be educated enough for where you're going and what you're trying to do. You want to minimize being fooled as much as possible because it's time consuming. Begin house hunting. Always do multiple viewings. Don't just see one house. Make a offer on a house. See if you could talk them down. We're always trying to keep our money for our savings. And 8, get an inspection on that house. When you do decide, make sure you have somebody professional come out and to make sure they assist, everything, that you're getting the best, the best help with that. But yeah, that's pretty much the, a couple of steps, piggybacking off you, Titus.
Yeah, guys, I wanted to make sure that you understand what Aisha was talking about with purchasing a home. And before we get into these loans and grants, be specific in what type of home that you're looking for. Be specific in what type of interest rate you are looking for. Be specific in what type of credit score they are asking for, or they looking for. If your credit is upside down, fix it. Let's keep it simple. It's just like your car. When your car stops running, when your car stops at the light and the oil light keeps coming on, that's telling you that you need to put some oil in the car. The engine may blow up. If your car has a flat tire and the flat tire lights comes on, it's telling you might need to put some air in the tire to fix it. Everything can be fixed. Even if you have a repossession, even if you have a foreclosure, it can be fixed. It can be repaired. So a lot of times I'm talking about people that look like you and I. We go into purchasing a home with an unexpectation of how we need to pay for that home. The home may have 5. Let's talk real, Aisha. Let's get in the backyard for a minute.
Yeah.
Listen to me. The home may ask for 5 bedroom, a swimming pool, backyard, and basement, but it may cost you more what they call living to pay for a mortgage on your job. You don't want to get into that. If the interest rates don't fit you, and you got to understand, sometimes these institutions out here, they know how to play the game. You need to know the game. You need to know the game. You don't have to have them to look at your credit. You should know what your credit look like. You should know if you got an 800 score. You should know if you got a 700 score. You should know if it's 500, 400. You should know that. And then what you do is you go out on the market and start analyzing.
Yes.
What interest rates are out there for me and my family, for me and my husband, me and my wife, me and my fiance. I don't care who it is. Get that education, get that knowledge. You understand, people? Get that knowledge and stop procrastinating. The name of the game, guys, is, you got to be disciplined in what you do. Let's talk about these loans and grants. We stepped into that for a minute. Follow that ticker down below. These loans and grants. Loans can be approved on the other hand. Let's do a flip. Let's do a pie situation. Let's say if I got that dynamic with that pie, I cut that pie in half. Half of it says 18%. And on the other half, it says 75% of the loans are being approved. So what's up with the ratio here? Huh? You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to me real, Rick Titus. Yeah, break that thing down with that loan and those grants. Loans are approved to certain groups out here, and we already know what time it is. So you need to find out what percentage. And if you don't know how to do the percentage, go get you a mortgage calculator and start playing with the percentage. I bet you this. You know how BET operates. You know how that movie industry operates. If I ask you, who is Hober, young Hober, you can tell me that right away.
Yep.
You can say that right away. But if I ask you about, hey, look here, let's talk about this finance here. Let's talk about these loans, Rick Titus. Well, what kind of loans you talking about, Rick Titus? Huh? You need to go back to school. And the name of the game, guys, the name of the game is this. I'm not going to be long on these loans and grants because you already know it's millions of loans that's accumulating out here on the internet. Let the internet be your friend,
Yes.
not be excusatory to the internet, people. This planning your financial future in America. Ooh, Aisha thought of that. Wealth over wages. See, we got it backwards. You're looking at wages over wealth. A lot of people, I'm talking to people that look like you and I, not the other groups. The other groups are fine as well too. But I want to make sure that I hit that hot button.
Yes.
I want to make sure I hit that hot button with people that look like you and I.
Yes.
When you talk to some of your, I tell you what, let's do an example here, Aisha. Let's say when you go to work right there, whatever job you're working, and you start talking to your coworkers about money. Hey, look here, hey girl, I want to be rich one day. What? You want to be rich? How can you say that out your mouth that you want to be rich? It's because you don't have the knowledge. That's why they got this thing called economic development.
Yes.
Rich people and wealthy people are two different things.
Yes, absolutely.
So if you want to know, like, I'm going to use me as an example. If I wanted to know how to be good at the internet, how to set up these backgrounds here, how to set up these annotations on this platform here, I need to get in touch with somebody who is doing it better than me.
Yes, learning.
So, there you go. The money. So if somebody's making more money, somebody is gaining more wealth, somebody is gaining more investments, somebody is looking at more ways to accumulate loans and grants, that's who I need to talk to.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying, people? That's who you need to talk to. So the name of the game is you got to start studying and getting your mindset right, getting this mindset right. You understand? But before we go, I did a little research here. Look at the screen, guys. Look at this screen. You know, less than 10 months, it was like 769 in July 2020 to 93K. In May of 2021, this is 21 right now. Remember this coin, we talking about investment. This coin was roughly 53K. Yesterday, this happened yesterday. Around the same time, Tesla, if you don't know what Tesla is, look at Elon Musk. And what you want to do, you want to go to this link down below and start investing. I ain't telling you what to do, but I'm telling you might need to take a look at it. You might need to take a look at investing your money and putting it away because check this out, people. One day your family ain't going to be able to take care of you. I'm going to give y'all a story. I got a cousin that he's my cousin, but I treat him like my brother. And now the brother has Alzheimer's. Now the family don't want to contribute to the family. Don't end up like that. Lord, help me if I ever become unable, because one day, listen to me, Rick Titus is going to the backyard with you. One day, Rick Titus is not going to be able to do what he used to do back in his 30s, back in his 40s. When he started getting into them 50 areas, now you're coming in that fourth quarter. So you want to start investing your money. You don't want to start clicking on these tickers that me and Aisha got and we developed so you can get ahead and stay ahead of the game. Stay ahead of the game. Now, before I bring Aisha back, I want you guys to click on this ticker that's down below. Let me give you a chance to write it down because I see you looking at me in that barbershop. I see you in that dressing room at the beauty salon. I see you down at your mechanic shop saying, ooh, Rick Titus, that boy Rick Titus has a young lady, Aisha Anthony, on here. They're talking about some money. They're talking about how I can start some investment. I see you. I see you looking at me. Let me share this with you guys. Let me share this with you. Back in 1965, if you don't believe me, look it up. I did my homework last night. You got to be able to invest into some books. Look, guys. I'm for real. This is my notepad. This is my note. You got to be able to write. You got to be able to read. Huh? You have to be able to read. Look, take this home and take this to the bank today. Back in 1965, I was born in 1965. Ooh-wee. A house was $21,000. Today, 2021, this is just an average. The average house is $234,000. This is just an average down. Gas. You all know how high gas is. Back in 65, it was 0.31 cents per gallon. Now today, 2021, is $2.40 per gallon. Huh? You know, you like to eat. A box of eggs was 0.53 cents. Now today in 2021, it's $1.54. Get out of here. Back in 1965, to go buy a gallon of milk, this is not a half a gallon of milk was 95 cents. Now today in 2021, it's $4.08. And what's the point of that story, Rick Titus? What's the point of that story? The point of the story is don't let procrastination steal your success. Inflation is going up. Inflation is not going down. Inflation is always going to be going up every year. This is 2021, my people. 2021. Now listen, individually we are financially weak, but together we are financially strong. What do you mean by that, Rick Titus? Back in the yard again. Let me bring you back to the yard again. If you put $50 by yourself, your investment is going to be okay, but it won't be great. But let's say I got 5 of y'all putting $50 in an investment, not the banks. I'm talking about an investment that compound interest. Learn the rule of 72. Well, what is that, Rick Titus? This is some things that people are not going to tell you. The rule of 72 is compound interest. If I put $1, if I invested $1 into one of these type of companies out here, and that dollar is going to compound every day, every month, every year. So you started with $1, but you might end up with $89,000 if you be consistent with that $1 bill. Let's go back to school. Yeah. Let's go back to school. So at the end of the story here, guys, listen, if you never put any of your money to work, you will forever. Listen to Rick Titus and Aisha, Anthony. Listen. I had to listen too. You will forever have to work for your money. And that's a fact. That's a fact. So I wanted to end this with that, and I'm going to let Aisha give y'all her closing statement, because this was a popping podcast. Go ahead, Aisha.
I just basically want to piggyback off the loans and grants real quick. There's 3. You can do the CARES Act loan program. You can get you a PPP loan. You can try a SBA, which is a small business administrative loan. These will help start you up. Titus hit it on the nose. Don't be that person that has to work hard forever. Don't do it. We all come from different backgrounds. When people see me and the way I carry myself, they actually think that I've always had a head on my shoulder. No, I've been that poor girl who was born in the 80s, the corruption of our community in America, and figured out a way how to be different, figured out a way to move past obstacles. Guys, this is all for you. You know, I'll keep saying starting now is just okay. It's okay to start now. Sometimes you just wake up and you have that epiphany like, hey, I want to change it up today. Just do that for yourself. A quick word of advice. I heard a rapper say recently, When he gets paid, he'll take 500 of that dollar, 500 or how, okay, say you make $500 off something. You're going to put 3 away and you're going to take that 2 to pay whatever you want and go out to eat. So you're not stealing from yourself. When you spend your savings, you're stealing from yourself. Don't spend your savings. You got to put in for yourself and spend somebody else's money. It's almost feeling like you living for free, because the moment you get paid, you put that money away, you still enjoying yourself, but you're not stealing from yourself. So put half of your money, or put a quarter of your money, or put just a 10% of your money away. Don't continue to steal from yourself. Continue to educate yourself. Use all of these links we gave you, and we're so happy that you guys tuned in. I thank you very much for having me, Titus. This was a very awesome experience.
Listen, folks, it's a pleasure, Miss Aisha Anthony, having you on my platform. Planning your financial future in America today. Wealth over wages. And we want to thank y'all for tuning in on this podcast. Hey, listen, guys. Every video. Hey, this is Rick Titus, that boy Rick Titus. I'll see you guys on another video.
Bye.